And Insanity picks up a foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Howard kicks to Harden. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line.
Well, you know, Dwight Howard has gone through his share of nicknames over the years, and some of his names have been self-imposed. But Coach Kevin McHale has taken to calling him Big Horse. I'm not sure. We'll see if that one catches on.
Steve, what do you think of that nickname, Big Horse, for Howard? That do anything for you?
Not really, Kevin. In fact, it's the first time I've ever heard of it. I just prefer to think of him as Dwight Howard. Did that do anything for you?
No. As you would expect from Steve, ever the straight guy.
Now here's Beverly, covered by Miller. Harden dishes to Beverly. Ariza, right side. No good from outside.
Well, that's clearly a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look at.
Well, true. The defenders shouldn't relax just because he missed that one. He's capable of getting hot in a hurry.
Miller. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Howard's got 11 rebounds in the game.
Well, his shot's been off today, no question. He's not the guy they're going to want to look to if they want to keep this lead where it is.
Boy, a good night so far for Jones. He's got 12 rebounds, and he's contributed 3 points from the line, too.
Yeah, those are always easy points. I mean, when you can get to the line and knock them down, sometimes that's the difference in the game, Clark.
And the second free throw, good. Wizards leading by 14. And here is Beal. Misses the three.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
Yeah, not enough defensive coverage there to prevent him from firing that time. But, yeah, I think if he's open, he's got to let that thing fly.
For Washington, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Shots good by Miller.
They can't afford to give him that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to fight over the top of that.
A shot by Harden, wide open. No good on the triple.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far. How can you describe an alley-oop that far away? I mean, wow.
There's not much you can say. Right, Steve?
It's like a football Hail Mary, guys. A long bomb.
Out to the right wing. Beverly, the pass to Harden. Kicks to Ariza. Shot clock at 6. Steps back and fires. And he can't bank that one in. Here's Insanity.
Oh, man, that was unreal. Mark it up.
Putting on a show for these people.
I cannot believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Are you kidding me?
Oh, man. Might as well flaunt it if you've got it, Clark.
Here is Harden. He dishes it to Howard. Back to Harden. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. Howard's got 3 assists now in this one.
Tell you what, he's had an excellent game, and they're going to have to continue to rely on him if they're going to come back.
Miller kicks to Beal. Back to Miller. He wants to get it to Nene and does. Puts up the baby hook, and they call over the back here. Too much contact.
That's really a tough call. One you don't like to see, but it was called, and Now he's got to really make sure that he's on top of his game here in regards to not picking up another foul. That was his 5th right there.
Feeds to Harden. Howard with a screen on Beal. Nice work there coming off the screen. 34 points for James Harden.
Well, his scoring this quarter has been off the charts, and the complexion of the game as a result may change.
Here's Insanity. And there's the call on Nene. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And again it will fall. Basket good there from Insanity. And the Rockets with possession here. Down by 15. Jones drives in.
Oh, man, what a play. You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
Agreed.
Guys, look, I don't know what the score is. That's the play we're all going to remember from this game. Boy, how's that for a quick possession?
Yeah, it sure was. I mean, he didn't waste any time getting down the court, did he?
Miller kicks to Beal. Got a piece of it, and so it looks like Washington will retain possession here.
Well, that pass had just a little bit too much heat on it for him to make a clean steal.
Yeah, I think it would have been a tough catch for either of them.
Miller dishes to Beal. Gortat trying to break loose. That's good from Beal on the assist by Miller. 17 points here for Beal. Rockets trail by 14. Now, here is Harden. Beal with the steal. And now Beal pushing it up, and no one back to stop him.
It's a real alley-oop that time, partner.
The pass, Clark, catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
Precision at its finest.
Yeah, and it all had to be perfect and in precision. That's not nearly as easy as they made it look.
Pass to Harden. It's Ariza on the wing. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Trevor Ariza showing increasing comfort with his outside shot. It really makes him a two-way player because he's always been a presence defensively. Long and athletic, able to guard multiple positions.
And for Ariza, Clark, a great rebounder. And we know he's a ball hawk defensively.
Yeah, he really is, Kevin. He gets his steals, but doesn't pick up cheap fouls. I mean, he stays in good defensive position and picks his spots, and I think he does a good job of studying his opponent's tendencies. And don't forget, he's an underrated passer, too. This guy has a pretty solid all-around game to him.
Houston's glad they've got him.
I bet.
Here's Insanity. The three-pointer, no good. Rockets trail by 14. Pushing it up. Harden, that's good. Harden's got 12 now in this quarter.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
The pass to Insanity. He feeds it to Beal. Passes to Insanity. Harden against Beal. Pass to Insanity. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots. And Jones pulls it down. Houston's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth. It's Harden with the drive. Inside. Ariza passes to Harden. And Houston again with the bucket.
I'll tell you what, he's enjoyed a very good day shooting the ball so far. He can bring them right back into this.
Miller outside. The pass to Insanity. And the shot falls short this time.
Yeah, that's a low percentage shot right there.
Yeah, it sure is. I mean, he's got to be thinking out there a little better. Make the pass in that situation. Don't force a bad shot.
Gortat trying to break loose. No good from Insanity. Rockets trail by 10. Here's Harden. Ariza with the buckets. Ariza's got 9 points here in the second half.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
The shot's good from Insanity.
The more touches he gets, the more this lead will grow. He has just been unconscious this quarter.
guys, Kevin McHale had some advice for the team in that last break. He was riding them pretty hard for the number of silly fouls they've committed in this game. He said, listen, we need to have some defensive discipline. Stop biting on the shot fakes, stop reaching in, and stop giving them free points at the free throw line. We'll see if they'll respond, guys.
Here's Nene, and it's off the back rim, no good. Rockets trail by 7, and it's the Rockets on the break. Harden's got the ball, tips it, but no good. Washington's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Good. Insanity's got 55.
And he's performing at such a high level. That's why they're in the lead right now.
Howard setting the pick for Harden. And it's Ariza in the corner. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. 18 points for Ariza.
And another three-pointer to their second half total.
Yeah, they caught that long-range bug at halftime, and it's been bombs away ever since.
They don't need much of anything else the way he's scoring the ball out there.
.103 left in the fourth quarter. From past the arc, buries it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
I'll tell you what, they are dialed in from three-point land here in the fourth quarter.
You called that one right, causing some serious harm from long range.
Here's Insanity, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Insanity's got 60.
The best result they could hope for on that possession. I mean, they get all 3 points back that they just gave up, and now they're close to putting this game out of reach.
I'm not ready to go quite there yet, but it sounds like the crowd believes that's the case.
This may be their most important possession.
Yeah, as long as they don't make a mistake here, they should be safe.
Here's Insanity off the inbound pass. The offensive rebound. Nene, the pass to Insanity. For 3! It's rebounded by Houston.
Well, he's just launching from the three-point line right now because I don't like his shot selection at all.
And that shot sucked the life out of the whole building.
Well, that was a big one, Clark. You could hear it.
Yeah, that was a gut punch right there. These fans, oh, man, they're struggling. Seems like he's gotten every single rebound today.
Glass eating at its finest. I mean, you're not going to see a guy with 20 boards too often. That's an impressive number.
And for Houston, they're shooting straight 49% from the field. Here's Ariza. Nails it! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Ooh, a pressure basket right there.
Now that's coming through in the clutch.
Yeah, no question the right call at this point. You can't let them just dribble it out.
That's right. I mean, you got to send them to the line and hope for a few misses.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Absolutely massive free throw. That'll force them into a 3-point attempt.
Boy, a 3 here would be huge.
Yeah, a chance to tie it up and make it even with the game on the line.
And there's the call on Howard. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. That's the first. That gives them a 4-point cushion. And the Rockets making a change here. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys. It's done.
Here's Harden. Oh, no good. And so Washington takes the win. It was a solid win, Clark.
Yeah, it was, and I think it came down to will more than skill. They went out and got this one.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
You put on what was simply an incredible fourth period. How were you able to take over this game in the end?
I think our team just wore them down over the course of the first 3 quarters. And during the fourth, it made things easy for myself and others to create space and get the shots that we like to take. It was really a team effort. Definitely.
It was a pleasure for us to watch. Thank you so much. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. Thanks for joining us for this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. For Doris Burke, Steve Kerr, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying see you next time. But first, let's check out the Jordan player of the game.